We did it! We
Yeah, we did
did
it. Good
it!
job. We are
Good.
building momentum, Zakaria.
Yes, we are. Good morning to everyone. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We are kicking off on some of our wonderful programs, and me
Ooh,
and Yuka are ready today. We're gonna
yep,
talk about momentum.
yep. We're gonna talk
To
about
start with our
momentum.
challenge.
It is challenge. It is challenge,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Yeah.
And it's to be repeated. If we love it, if it goes well, if you guys appreciate it and love it, we will also repeat more to come.
Yes.
It's again, hello everybody, welcome. So Yuka, let's start with what's the momentum to you?
You're gonna start first. Okay, you start with. That's okay. You know what? To be honest with you, you guys, we didn't any meeting. We had no meeting prior to IG Live, right? Okay, let's just do it. Because I
Absolutely.
trust you are really good at building momentum. And I trust you because you've been, joining our lives, right? Like it's just like, Zachariah. So that's why I ask you. I always wanted to do the IG live with you, and this is a great time. This is a great time because I love your energy, right?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, and start with me. How do I build momentum? Momentum. Okay. So it comes from first momentum, right? I think it's for me is I have to have a purpose. I have to have some goals. Why do I want to build the momentum? Otherwise, I cannot build the momentum. So I really care about women, right? Like I want to encourage women to be themselves because I do believe when they can be themselves, they can shine. Their life is 1,000% better, right? It doesn't have to be like one of those like beautiful girls from Instagrams. Just be who you are. Live your life, be who you are, no matter how old, doesn't matter the age, right? So I do care about the women. So I want to encourage those women to be themselves. That's my goal. It's a journey, I don't think I'm going to accomplish, like, because I want to do all women all over the world. That's why I am practicing my English too, right? You speak other language, right, Zachariah?
Yes, I do.
Right? And then, but also you speak English too, because I think it's there are more people, we can reach more people, speaking two, three, four languages, much better to deliver your message too, right? So,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah, yeah. So I built the momentum showing up IG Live. Japanese and English, right?
Beautiful.
Yes, and then whenever I feel uncomfortable, I feel fear. And then I just like, wow, it's a time to build my momentum. This is a chance to build the momentum. So I don't do it all the time, but I do it. I do it. Like if I stay comfort zone, like it's a long time, I starting to feel like, oh, I'm not building momentum,
Yes.
right? And as soon as I notice, like, I stay comfortable too much. All right, I get on the couch, I have to stretch. Or, coming here every morning at the same time. This is really great way to build a momentum because I can deliver the message. Because I want a woman to be more themselves, be more confident, right? Be who they are. So me showing up, be who I am, right? Not
Yes.
perfect.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I stumble, mumble, like just sometimes I just lose words, whatever. But that's okay. I tell everybody, you don't have to be perfect to show up. Just be who you are, building momentum. So, and then I find it's very more fun. It's scary to show up here. It's scary to talk English. It's just scary to show who I am. But after that, I feel I can say with a little win, I feel much better. So
Absolutely.
trying, yeah, trying is hard, but the trying is much better than not trying. So that's my momentum. How was
That's
that?
amazing. That's
Oh, thank you
amazing.
so
Yes,
much.
yes,
Thank
yes.
you. Thank you.
And you
So,
did it. You did really well. I mean, it's amazing. It's all about that. It's empowering. Your point of view is to empower other people,
yes,
especially the girls, to be out there, to
yeah,
believe in themselves, to reach out, to
yeah,
say, to go there and chase their dreams,
yep,
right?
yep,
And that's what momentum is. Because to me, momentum is a double-edged sword. You could
yes,
use
yes,
it you could use it in negative way, right?
yes,
So when
yeah,
your brain is filled up with negative thoughts, with hate, with ignorance, with all those stuff, and the only thing that powers you is that negative energy,
that's
then
true too. Yeah, I
yeah,
agree with you.
yeah,
The
then
negative energy, yeah,
yeah, and then your whole momentum is to waste your time, or maybe waste your time on putting down other people, right?
yes,
Not
yes, yes.
lifting them up, not helping them out, right? Not just making sure that everyone, not just you, but everyone who's around you and everyone that you can reach out
Hmm.
wins, right? So your
Yeah,
negative energy becomes your negative momentum. That's where your force is. That's where you pull people towards. Then you become that negative person. But you could also do great things with that momentum, with that energy. But, empower yourself first. Go seek
yes,
education first. Lift
yeah.
yourself up first. And that's what helped me first. Is like, when you feel that point of helplessness, and you kind of like so frustrated on yourself and what's going on, and you can see the way out, right? Now you have a decision to make. Do
Hmm.
you take the hard choice, hard decisions, and even though it's scary, move
Yeah,
forward. Even though
yeah.
it's scary, even though a lot of people are gonna laugh at you and they're gonna think you're so silly, and whatever he's talking, who's
Oh
gonna listen
yeah.
to him, and look at what he's doing today, right?
Yep,
So
yep.
yeah, even though people are gonna have that perception of you and they're gonna
Yeah.
think you silly, having the courage to go forward, to seek,
Yeah.
if it's knowledge, that's what you want, um, go ahead and seek, whether you sit with the children and study with them, or you sit alone in a corner, or you feel like, while you feel isolated from other people.
Hmm.
That doesn't matter how you seek that, but having the courage to take that really hard decisions, that's what
Yeah.
a good enforcement momentum is. That's where the energy is. We are here to empower ourselves, to see
Yes.
the good in us first,
Yeah.
because that's where it all starts. It
That's
starts
so true.
with me
Yeah.
first, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
once I realize what I can do, once
Yep.
I get the courage to empower myself, then I have to get the courage to empower others, right?
That's
That's when you're
so
pulling
true. That's
everyone.
so true. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh. I cannot agree more. Like 100%, 1,000% agree, Zakaria. Like, you know what? If you don't have what's inside you, you can't share. You can't give,
absolutely.
right? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And then okay, so I thank you so much for sharing. Like you are
Absolutely.
helping by you sharing your um, thoughts,
Let
right?
me
It takes
tell.
a courage to
Absolutely.
share your thoughts, right?
Absolutely. Let me remind you, Yuko. I don't know how long
Yeah,
you're in Canada,
yeah,
but we as a immigrants, when we
yes.
immigrated to new country, right? And it
Yep.
was I was about 18, 19 years old when I came
Okay.
about 13 years ago to United States, right?
Hmm.
And you become completely different society, right?
Yes.
You lack the skills, you confidence, the ability to communicate with people, to talk to people, right? to even have the confidence of go and shop and feel
Mm-hmm.
normal, right?
Mm-hmm.
That normality life that you had back home is completely gone. You feel like different person, right? Right? So that will have a huge impact on you,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And one other thing, like when I came, it was back in 2008, and it was when, right? I mean, 7 or 8 years, depending on how you count, after 9/11, right? And my name, obviously is Muhammad, right? And we
Yes,
had, I had that, fear of what is gonna happen. People are gonna profile you, depending on your name and all this stuff.
I would
And
imagine. Yeah,
I
yeah.
had so much fear, right? And that so much, that much fear forced me not to go outside, not even
Oh,
worry
geez.
about when I go and shop, right? So, I mean, fortunately for me, I realized that that will have a long-term effect on my health, on my mental health if I continue doing that,
Okay.
right? Scare of people, don't communicate, don't go to school. People are gonna look at you because your name says Muhammad. Don't,
Yes.
when
Yes.
you're isolated like that, you're in a bubble and you don't want
That's
to get
scary.
out
Yeah.
and you
I would
don't have the
imagine that was
confidence.
like, oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
So then I had to take the hard choices and choose to go out to change and to change me. It starts with me. I don't control what's happening out there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
control what's happening when it comes to, other people and how they reacting to me. But I
Mm-hmm.
can,
Mm-hmm.
I can, I can control how I
Yeah.
react on
Oh,
even if other people say something to me, right? Or react
that.
to, right? So I can control that. So then
Okay.
I chose to control that. I chose to start with me and say, okay, let me start with what I don't have. And that was the education, right? And that was when I started my family. And 2011, my first baby girl was born. So then I was forced to go
Oh,
and change, to
you were
educate myself,
forced.
to become a role model because now I'm a dad. You know what that means?
Wow.
That forces
So
you.
I'm sorry to interrupting you. So that's the one of the momentum you made a decision to build the
Yes,
momentum because like you decided to get out. You decided, and your daughter, you want to be a good father, good role model. You care
ex-
about her so much.
exactly. And
And
that will
then
force you.
that, wow. So you starting to, okay, what was the first very step to start building, actually taking, you just say, okay, I got to build the momentum. Let's do it. And
Exactly.
then what was the first action you starting to take? Because I think it's going to be really helping your first action, you sharing the story. It's going to be really helping someone here, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
if you don't mind,
No, absolutely. So,
because it's
so
going to help
from
me too.
for me, I hope it helps everybody. That's why I'm
Yeah.
in this platform, and that's why we are reaching out to other people to make sure that they learn something from, we're not perfect, but we're
Hmm.
improving. We're trying to improve ourselves and also have an impact on others. But
Yeah.
for me, it was step by step. So I lacked in every time that you can actually describe. I was
Hmm.
like really behind, right? So from that bubble that I was, I
Yeah.
chose to start with the least thing that can give me the energy, give me the now I did something, right? So I didn't have a high school diploma, right? So that's
Okay.
where I started. I go every single day when I come from, I finish work, I will take my book and go to the library and study. So I took
Really?
yeah. So that was my step number one was to take
Step.
my GED, right? So GED, which is equivalent to a high school diploma. I don't know if you guys have it in
Yep.
Canada,
I
but
think we do some work. Yes, you need high school diploma. Even if I graduate high school in Japan, that certificate cannot use in Canada. Yeah. Yeah,
nice,
I know what
nice,
you mean
nice.
though.
Yep,
Wow. So
yep.
you, after work, after all day long, you work and you went to the library and you took your time, like you study.
Exactly.
That's
It was hard.
wow.
It was
I would imagine
long.
that's hard.
Yep, it was hard and tiring, and sometimes you feel like, why am I doing this? Why am I like
Yeah.
everybody else? I know so and so is not doing, so and so is not doing. Why am I taking all this
Yeah.
energy?
Is there
And
any moment you open textbook, you fell asleep
oh
at the
my
library?
God, so many times, so many
Because
times.
I got experience too.
And
Yeah, so
I had,
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
no, you're not the only one. Somebody was actually asking me last time. They asked me, how do you even read? Like they complain the same thing, and I told them
Yeah,
we were all there. If you
yeah.
have seen somebody who is really good at reading or reached somewhere in his education, and now
Hmm.
telling you I have 3 different degrees and all that stuff, that means one day they
Hmm.
chose to read. They
Yes,
chose to go that way. And they have seen all the things that you're talking about, right?
that's
You
so
open a
true.
book and you can't read, or maybe you read 2 sentences and you start, blah, blah, blah. Now
Yeah.
you can't even say the third word, right? All these sleepy things. But you have to start with a strategy. So for me, luckily, that was the time
Yeah.
when I kind of have seen, the whole idea of personal development,
Hmm.
right? That was the first time. I don't recall the book, but it was the same library that I have seen the book. One of the
Hmm.
books I don't remember, so I tried to read it just to practice my English, and
Yes.
I realized, wow, I can change actually my self-thought because that's what putting me down. It's like how I think.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like how I interact with other things. So let's say if it's reading, I let the book control me instead of me, right? Instead of me like strategizing how am I gonna read this book? How am I gonna do this assignment? How everything is easy at the same time, everything is hard at the same time, right? So you could
Oh,
look at
yeah.
it
Everything is
same way and
hard.
say,
Yeah.
this is easy. Why? Because you have your own strategy to do that thing. Or you could say this is impossible, it's hard. Why? Because you have no way you have no strategy to
Hmm.
do it. You don't
Hmm.
know how to do it, right? So now, when it comes to reading, I took the easiest way, which is read 10 minutes every single day, same place, right? 10
That's
minutes every single day, the same place or the same time.
so that's your strategy.
That was
So
my first time.
read 10 pages every day at the same place at the same time.
Exactly. And I didn't even page it, right? I didn't worry about the pages or how many pages I needed. I started with just read. 10 minutes, read. Don't worry about what you read and
Yep.
whether it's important or not. Don't worry about what the context was about. Don't worry about what the words say. Don't
Yep.
worry about all that. Shut down all those stuff and just read it, close it, go. Again, come back again, read it, close it, go. So I continued doing that until I had the confidence to do it, right? So now I was able to
Yes.
open the book and read it without falling asleep.
10 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody
Exactly.
has 10 minutes.
Everybody has 10
If
minutes.
somebody said, "Oh, I don't even have 5 minutes," means you have to restructure your life,
Exactly. And
right?
exactly, yep. I'm still doing the same, restructuring my life, improving
Yeah.
every single day. But that was the first steps. And unless you
That's
take,
so helpful, Mohammed.
yes,
Oh,
yeah.
Zachary, I'm gonna say Zach. Which is better way to call you? Call your name.
Yeah, everybody's like calling me Muhammad and Zakaria. It's both fine, but my name is Zakaria, so
Zachariah.
yeah, it's fine,
Okay,
totally
okay.
fine. Yeah.
Because like I know Terry Thompson, he called you like Zachariah, or so I just
Yeah,
like
which
okay,
is totally fine. It's totally fine. Yeah.
okay, okay. So
Taryn,
yeah,
thank you
that
so much. Yep,
it's
I
so nice.
am ready to share everything that I can help with other people. So
Thank
thanks for joining again, everybody. So
thank you.
that was the first time I chose to, a momentum
Such a powerful.
towards towards positive
Yes,
way that would have impacted me, right?
that's
So
such a
then
powerful way.
exactly, exactly. And that road is going to lead you, although you're going to look at it and
Yeah.
say, hey, my journey is a slow journey, right? I'm not
Hmm.
taking, I'm not moving too fast.
Yeah.
But maybe too fast, moving too fast, and a huge success short time is not good for you. Maybe
No,
that's not what you meant to do,
I,
right?
I find it like I burn out quick.
Exactly. And that's what
If
happens
I
to me
just
a
like
lot.
run too fast and trying to just like, oh, this is good, that's good, okay, all right. And then just like burn out.
Exactly. And that burnout will
Yeah,
put you down. Maybe you'll hate it, everything
yeah,
that you're doing, right?
yeah, yeah.
And that will force you, to abandon everything good that you were doing for yourself for maybe
Mm-hmm,
3, 4, 5 months until you realize, no, actually it was better. What I was doing was better, and you come back to it, right?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So to avoid that, I just take my whole sweet time, good sweet time. I just make sure everything that I'm doing
I love that.
is
I
is
love that
taking
though.
me to where I'm going, right? So
Yeah.
from that time, I'm still doing my schools. I didn't abandon it, right? I'm still going to work, same work.
Mm-hmm,
My
mm-hmm.
family is happy and healthy, right?
How,
So
how
that's
how
what we.
many how many children do you have though?
Oh,
No.
I have 3 kids now.
Three.
3 girls,
Oh,
yes.
three girls. How old are they?
Well, let's say Safa was born 2011, so she is 11 years, about 11 years now.
Yeah, 11
10,
years old.
11, about 11,
Something
10.
like that.
Yeah, something like
You're just like a
that.
typical dad, like, yeah, something nine is
Exactly,
good, something
exactly.
like that.
Uh, my second born is 6, so she was
Six.
born end of 2014, and now September 4th of 2018, I'm a dad, right?
Remember?
I'm
Yeah, I
gonna mess up.
remember. That's good. Oh, but
What's my,
you
uh,
remember the birthday. That's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah. So Sarah was born, Sabrine was born that time. So yeah. So those are my 3 girls.
Wow, wow, amazing. Very, very. You know
Yes,
what? I
welcome,
am very,
Carissa.
yeah. Oh my gosh. You know what? The time flies because we usually do half an hour the live, but it's
Oh my
it's
God, we did an hour.
half an hour.
Half an hour. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
half an hour is good. Isn't it? Well, I don't know.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, usually I prefer do the live. I think it's half an hour.
Beautiful.
It's so good unless Tess and I we do self-care.
Oh, Tess.
We turn into like juicy, sexy stuff. But we are also building momentum too. Tess and
Tessa and
I,
you are building a huge momentum. Let me tell
she
you,
is.
every single time that you come and share a positive message with others, that's what momentum is. You're
Yeah,
encouraging somebody to step
yeah,
out
yep.
of that bubble
Oh
and
yes,
go. Maybe it's gonna be the first time they hear something that's
yeah,
encouraging and that forces them to go to school, right? Right? Or maybe change their life, or maybe go to the library and read a book, or get a
yep.
book, or look for why these guys doing this. What
Hmm.
about momentum? Why are they building momentum, right? What
Yeah, be
so
curious
those
about it. Yeah, that's
exactly.
good.
And curiosity, that is what maybe forces you to look for new stuff, right? And
That's so good.
that's actually did to me. Like when I see something, I get really curious and I have
Curious
to
about
go
it.
do it. Yeah,
You're
I have
not
to go
talking
find.
about it. You just do it.
I gotta go find it. That's how I find, you know, I get into personal development field. That's how I, learned about it. That's how I, um, you know, started to share.
I love it. I love it.
Small, not big scale, because I'm still introvert. I'm still like
Me too,
trying.
actually. You know what? Some people they don't believe it, but I'm same way. I'd rather hide. I'd
Yes.
rather be in the house or just like hide. But you know what? I got something. Just sounds like Evan Carmichael. We have something inside us,
Yes.
right? Like
Yes.
Michael Jordan level talent at something.
Something. Look at that. Beautiful. Right?
See, I watch his the videos all the time.
Mm,
So that's why. But you know what? I think it's a great idea. The people like us come from another country and we have to rebuild. We had to rebuild so many things from scratch. And then to fit in, to have the life we feel joy, have fun, uh, fulfill. We gotta have a courage to uh, actually, okay, so English speaking, if you live wherever you live, like be able to speak their own language,
Exactly.
right? So for us, English really help because majority of people live in Canada, we speak English. And you too, you live in the States, right?
Yes.
So it's more comfortable and give yourself more opportunity to have to contact with everybody or like just so many opportunities be able to speak on the language too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I love the idea. 10 minutes every day, right? At the same time, at same place.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That.
Shut
Yeah.
down all the crazy stuff because
Yep.
you can't read a book when you in the I mean a lot of people choose, but I can't
Hmm.
until now. I
Yeah.
can't be on the bus and read a book until still because
Yeah.
I didn't train myself like that. I can listen to audiobook for 3 4
Yeah.
hours until I finish. It wouldn't
Yep.
bother me, and I will still understand everything about it.
Hmm.
But I need to really be in a peaceful place when I'm reading it, right? So that's what
I
I
understand.
encourage everybody is like when you're reading, be in your own space. Your own
Yes.
space means in your own space,
Yep.
in your mind, you nothing's going crazy around you, and no
Yeah.
screaming voices, all that stuff. That will
How
force
did
you
you
to pay
create?
attention.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, like, sorry to cut you off, but
No, you're
that
fine.
made me curious. You have three kids, okay?
Yeah,
How did you create environment? Because maybe some people they're curious, like, but I have kids. How do I create the quiet, safe environment?
yeah.
What is your
I
tip?
my kids are they're really well behaved and really nice. They don't live with me right now. They're back in Kenya,
Okay,
vacationing out there for a few months right
okay.
now. But the thing is, you kids,
Mm.
this is how my personal belief, right? So you kids are an extension of you and your home environment,
Yes, I believe
right?
that. I
However
believe.
you
Yes.
are,
Yep.
before you had the kids, how you were, is what your kids are gonna be.
Yes.
You're not gonna
Yes.
change. You
Yeah.
Yuko, 15, 20 years ago, you were the same Yuko.
Yeah.
You maybe have a little bit of, experience and stuff and a little bit of change, but that's how you are. How you
Mm-hmm.
raise your kids,
Mm-hmm.
they're 80%, that's how they're gonna raise their kids because that's the family. They
Oh
remember things
my.
about
So
their
we
mom.
we have to be
So
a good role model.
exactly. So that's what we did. I remember when I was doing that journey, my baby was born 2011. So that was when I was doing my GD. And right after that, I was preparing college courses,
Mm-hmm.
college entrance exams. So what I did was, instead of TV and all that stuff, I would get a book and pencil for her, and she would
Mm-hmm.
write when I'm writing, she would write. When I'm reading, Safa is fantastic reader. She's 11. She's like, when she went to preschool,
Mm-hmm.
I remember still, they said she's way, way ahead of her age. She was reading second grade level. And that's because when I'm reading, she's
Yep.
reading.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or if she's not interested in that, you want to draw? Go ahead and
Yep.
draw. Okay,
That's
when I
so
want to play
true.
game, okay, let's play game on my phone, right?
Yeah.
So
I
when
believe that. Yeah.
exactly, so you get to the point where I can study in the same room while
Yep.
she's not asleep, right? I prepare her stuff, and she will, she's so nice. All my kids are nice, and the age gap also helped us because um she's 4 years older than the
Mm-hmm.
second baby. So
Oh,
that
just like
gave
just like
us,
my kids.
oh,
4
nice.
years gap. Yeah.
Yes. And that means when the middle one was about a year, she was
Mm-hmm.
5, so she
Mm-hmm.
could take her to, walk around and play with her. And
I
that gave
understand.
us, and
Yeah.
not only me, but her mom was also in high school when that baby was born, right? So but right now she's a nurse. She's got what is it,
Your
bachelor's of nursing science. So
your
that means
wife?
exactly. So
Wow.
that whole time she wasn't just sitting, she was going to school every single day at the same time. right?
Wow. No
Exactly.
wonder. No wonder your kids learning from you guys, right? I do believe, like, like, oh, my kids, like, oh, you gotta study, you gotta have a good grade. But the parents sit on a couch all the time,
Mm,
complaining about the work or like not doing anything, not even reading.
exactly.
You think kids gonna just study? I
You
doubt it.
complain, you
Yeah,
complain, your kids are
yeah,
gonna complain.
yeah,
You play on the
complain.
phones, your kids are gonna play on the phone. You
Yeah,
play a video game, your kids are gonna do the same thing.
yeah,
You
yep,
you you read, your kids are going to love and enjoy reading.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling you, you
yeah.
don't even have to force them. You don't
No,
even have to watch them. You don't even have to remind them. They
yeah.
will remind you to read with them.
Oh, yeah, very
Exactly.
much, very much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you so
We
much.
had a great time.
Oh
Woo.
my.
I want to do a momentum session with Tessa as well. Woo.
Tessa, accept the
Tessa
challenge.
Marie.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she will. She's gonna have so much fun too. She's busy lady, but all you
Yeah,
need
yeah,
is one message. Just
exactly. We
that's all,
can
one
we
message.
can we can make time. It's okay.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you so much for sharing your like how you built the momentum. And I really enjoy talking with you too, right? So maybe other times, not this, not only this momentum challenge time. Maybe we can get together, we can do the live again.
Absolutely.
I really,
Anytime.
yeah, we
Anytime.
can talk about the maybe parenting or something like we come from other country, how we build
Exactly.
up our lives and confidence. I'm sure lots of people needs to hear this.
Exactly. And that would
Yes.
help a lot of people. Exactly as you said, I really, really enjoy, doing sessions with you or
Hmm.
watching when you're doing,
I
even
know.
if it's Japanese, I don't
Yeah.
understand. I hope to learn one
I
day.
know. You are cheerleader too. Like you just like ah.
Exactly.
It's so
Exactly.
nice. Yeah.
So thanks
Okay.
for bringing energy, good energy to everybody. Thanks for helping, especially when you touch girls and you go other countries and you see
Yep.
a lot of things and you like, I wish I could do one thing that empowers
Yeah.
one more person, and
Yeah.
that's where you are. I
Yeah.
believe your kids are now grown up, so you have all the time to
I
empower a
do.
lot of people.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
my
wish.
time. Okay, thank you so much, Zachary. I can pronounce. No, not
Zakaria,
Zachariah.
Zakaria.
Zachariah.
That's fine.
I
Yep.
yes, yes. I really appreciate your time. You have awesome day, Zachariah.
You too.
All
It's been
right.
pleasure being
Yes.
on your live.
Thank you. We'll do it again. Thank you so
Woo!
much. All right. Okay. Have a great day, and
You
thank you so
too.
much for everyone. All right. See you later.